Aston Martin.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that
Leading
jumps out at you is that
Philadelphia,
ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
The second baseman.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's after it, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Nick Williams.
In now, Nick Williams. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One strike now from Archer. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He starts the day leading the entire NL in slugging. You talk about power. He's got more than enough power. He's definitely fun to watch, and a pretty safe bet that he's going to put on a good show in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Left side, scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Juan Nicasio, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Josh Bell is looking to turn it around right now. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kramer is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Nicasio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, number 16. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Now the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here it comes, 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. And ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-2. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Archer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in now, Josh Bell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Bullet back up the middle. Cabrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. Hit toward the right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Striding into the box, number 16. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there.
Now batting,
Usually you're
left
trying for a
fielder,
swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but
Dickerson.
clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hot shot down the line. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, but this will land untouched. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now pitching.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Addison Russell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera's there, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. There is Franco. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Franco has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 38th home run of the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Line toward the alley in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
JT.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One strike now from Archer. This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is popped up. Number 16 is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cabrera's there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this. Now to the plate, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
The first baseman.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Bell.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira's there. 1 away.
The batter, number 16.
Into the box, number 16. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. Shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. To first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Xavier Cedeno comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Andrew
attention,
McCutcheon
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a
For
big
Philadelphia,
spot.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cabrera. And this will bang up against the wall. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Cabrera is right there, one down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Richard Rodriguez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Richard Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Rodriguez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Cabrera. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 5. Vince Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Popped up. Hoskins is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Richard Rodriguez.
Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
In there, no balls and a strike. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Slack hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2, 7-5. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. Of their hits, 5 have come with runners in scoring position. So coming up with timely hits has been a huge part of their success here, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Richard Glyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Kramer moving to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So stepping in, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Number 10 for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead. Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 23, Jay Bruce.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Phillies 8 and the Pirates 5. Jake Arrieta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kramer, in his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The center fielder,
coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Arrieta, originally from the state of Missouri, he was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. So digging in now, Josh Bell. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Arrieta's ready. 0-1 on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bell is off of first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Kyle Crick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. Kramer ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, hit on the ground to short, gloved by Russell, and a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Bryce Harper will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Corey Dickerson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. His history with Jake Arrieta, he brings a 4-for-12 line. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. No balls and a strike to count. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something.